see the generosity we've received with everything going on, because I'm just happy we're still here as an events company, and doing this is a nice way to connect with you guys, as well as, you know, make just a few bucks to help make that difference. It's cool that the lights are still on in here. So someone asked for a pineapple. That's kind of fun. That's kind of a fun little quick one.
Well, wait, now it's not a pineapple. It's a pine apple.
Oh, it's a Christmas tree shaped
It's
like an apple.
Two things.
Gotcha. Well, I am gonna take the less avant-garde route and just make the fruit. How you guys doing today, by the way? Drop a pineapple emoji if you're feeling cool. And drop the duck emoji if things could be better. Hey, Sierra Cook from YouTube, what's up? I am here, my name is Dana. Ben is over on the laptop, so you might not be able to see him unless he switches that camera, but he is here moderating.
Oh wait, hold on, I gotta actually hit the... There we go, now I'm gonna wave wildly at the screen. There we go. Hi guys.
And... okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. Just a reminder, guys, that link is in there if you are interested in getting a request. I forgot to mention that by filling out that form and submitting a donated request, you also are given the option to add any personal photos. So that means you could send us a picture of your dog, and we will make your dog live, and you'll be basically bumped to the front of the line. And anybody who donates to get a pancake will have access to a high-res image of that pancake on our website's gallery, which, how does that work, Ben? Do they get the link to that?
So yeah, anybody who donates will we will post them within the next day or two onto our website, and then you will get you can either just hop on the website and look, but you're also going to get an email with the link to said post, so you can take a look at them and do whatever you want at that point. It's your pancakes, so download them, share them.
Yeah. I wish it made sense to send them to you guys, but it just doesn't unless you want to get one of our preserved pancake art commissions, in which case we'll totally send it to you. That makes a lot more sense because it's, you know, more of a process that, you know.
Hi, Purple Anubis. Francisco Diaz. Do we want to comment on your videos? I mean, we watch your videos. Yeah, sure.
What are your videos about?
Yeah, it's not familiar with your YouTube channel. Sorry, not familiar with most YouTube channels.
That's not true. You've given me some great YouTube suggestions.
I have, but considering...
Oh, sorry, most. You're right.
Yeah,
I also don't know most YouTube channels.
How many millions of YouTube channels are there?
Billions, probably, at this point. I mean, there's billions of channels.
Yeah.
Or sorry, billions of users. That's what I meant. We've got a pineapple going here. I don't know why I started this high on the griddle, but I did.
Why?
No idea. I've never... I don't know why I'd start the bottom of the pineapple at the halfway mark on the griddle, but oh well.
Mistakes are delicious.
Mistakes are delicious. Feel free to throw out some requests, you guys. Just remember, if you donate, they're prioritized, but you have a shot at getting your request made if you just drop it in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys come up with, too. We've had some great requests the last few weeks. We do this every Sunday at 2 to 4 Central Standard Time. Which, it's 2:11, so whatever time zone you're in, we start around this time every Sunday.
Rainbow octopus.
Ooh, beautiful. No one donates. I want to take that one.
That's Francisco. Yeah, we might. We'll check out your videos when we're not in the middle of the stream. We'll put that in our back pocket. Watch your Sims 4. I know Dana likes Sims.
What about the Sims?
He my LOL doll videos, Sims 4 videos, Plotagon videos, and Billy videos. I don't know what most of that is, but I know what Sims is.
Whew, this batter is cold and thick.
Like the world.
Oh man, this is hard to push out. Maybe I can, the batter just came out of its, overnight sleep in the fridge. So it is a little bit chilly. Dan used this yesterday for Joy Pancakes, I think, which is another stream we do. Well, no, yesterday was Saturday.
Yeah, day before yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So it is. My wrist already hurts.
Well, feel free to switch off if it gets too much.
Cool.
I came here ready to make pancakes as well, so
Cool beans.
don't feel obligated.
I definitely like that system of like whenever I'm bored, you hop on. Ah, okay. So
let's see. It doesn't look like we've got any donations yet, but I'm gonna double check just to make sure because I haven't really checked yet.
you're already getting RBG requests. I knew we would get that, and I absolutely think I should make one at some point. I was actually, between y'all and me, I think I might make a time-lapse video version after this. I'm almost positive like one of us is gonna do it at some point here soon, but I'm thinking of doing it after the stream. Ow! Wow, this is really thick. Squeezing a squeeze ball.
We should get like a tub of hot water or something. Just set them in that.
Let me just move them closer to the griddle.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Just
that old method we used at events where we'd crowd them around.
crowd around the fire, everybody.
Gather around the campfire and sing the campfire song.
The art prompt generator I used said glowing mushroom demon.
Ooh, I've heard about the art prompt generator. I've seen that more on like TikTok and Instagram and stuff. That could be fun. What was it? Glowing mushroom demon?
Yeah.
Why does that sound like a boss out of Cuphead? Ow. It is so slow and hard to get out.
One thing I've noticed whenever it's super thick like that, it's like no matter how hard you squeeze, it's going to come out the same speed. So just,
yeah.
so just take it easy.
Okay, that's fair. All right, but we do have a pineapple here in the works. So I'm going to surround that real quick.
I have TikTok. Don't follow me. Okay, we won't follow you. Done, Francisco.
Will anyone be able to follow you soon? Have you heard the updates about TikTok?
It's
Don't like it.
It's,
only because I do it for Dancakes.
He's got they gave it. I'm stuttering, but they apparently Trump gave it his personal seal of approval. So. What?
Did you see the thing about how it's being taken off the App Store?
Huh?
It's being.
You knew I needed this.
You're welcome, Hank. Apparently, Hank hurt himself, so he needed Band-Aids, and I had Band-Aids out.
Okay, so
So for anyone who's just hopped in, or this is so we're taking requests over the chat, but we're also taking requests via donation, and I'm gonna drop a link here, so you can donate any amount from $1 all the way up to $5, $10, $10,000, whatever makes you happy, and you can request whatever you want. You can upload a picture, so you get like your pet or your kid or your grandparents or your parents or whatever you want, and then we will make it for you, and then we'll also post a picture of it in a gallery on our website that you can have in perpetuity. It'll be yours forever. And I'm gonna drop that link now.
So what is a request I want to do? We don't have any donations, I imagine?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. So I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do 2 requests really quick at the same time, or like next to each other, because these are both fairly easy for me, I think. So we got Rainbow Octopus, and I think that's a really fun one. So Wow, this batter is the worst. I like can't make clean line work with it too because it's like coming out all lumpy. I'm working with a bit of a handy. Now it's fine, but I have to squeeze it really hard. Sorry to keep complaining. I just I'm sure it's gonna get better as we go.
It'll get better.
Whoa!
I'm here all week, guys.
Ooh, okay, so that's cool. Amanda, we do not eat these pancakes after we make them. A lot of people ask that. If we ate every pancake we made on stream, you know, time lapses, whatever, we'd probably be eating something like an average of around 10 pancakes a day each. Like, maybe more like 5, but per day it would get pretty insane.
Yeah, we've got to maintain our girlish figures.
Yes. And I will say that, see the pancakes behind me? We're doing a lot more preserved pancakes. That's actually been a lot more common for us to like have a pancake that looks really good. And we're like, yeah, you know what? We'll go ahead and save that one. So, all right, I want this octopus to have.
Oh, thanks, Sierra. Said Sierra on YouTube said my Egretsuko was their favorite out of Dan and mine.
Oh, nice.
So, I guess I win.
I guess you do win. They've all been pretty 50-50.
It's good.
It is good.
So wait, you guys waste food? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it, I mean, I guess if you want to get super technical, I guess yes. But at the same time, you know, if you...
A bag of pancake batter is $5 tops, and it makes about 50 to 75 of these pancakes. So, of all the foods to waste, this is the... And is it waste? I mean, we're making art out of it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, do you waste paints when you use them?
Yeah. Do you, you know, whenever you throw away paper from the drawings that didn't work out, or the sketches that you made before you did the actual thing? Yeah. I guess.
I don't call it...
Yeah, we compost them, so I guess so they do go back to the earth from whence they came. So they do get eaten by something.
That's true.
So all the pancakes get eaten.
Yeah, and it's the kind of thing too where you guys got to remember we're in a pandemic, so you know we've had ideas before about like what if we brought these somewhere, you know, to people who are hungry, but it's like we can't do any of that right now. That would be it would be 10, 50 times easier to just give pancake batter to something like a homeless shelter than to bring cold 3-hour-old pancakes. You know, like it'd be so much easier to just make them in-house. So there's no really good way to deal with them unless we all got ourselves really fat by eating them. And I don't know about you, Ben, but I ate breakfast, so I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, I
ate a healthy breakfast.
I eat I make pancakes, but I make them with carbulose flour and egg whites. So, which is super low carb, high protein, like quote unquote healthy pancakes. So.
Okay guys, this pineapple needs just one more second because I'm a dingus and I put it too high, so I'm going to do another little scribble down here. But don't worry, then you're going to get 3 pancakes all flipped in a row.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, so someone said a glowing mushroom demon, and I think that sounds really fun.
We got a donation.
Oh, sweet. Well, I don't have much space. This one will take like a minute.
Got a Yoshi.
Oh, nice. I would love to make a Yoshi.
Hilda wishes John a very happy birthday and a wonderful day. Hope you like your Yoshi present, bud. It's from Skylar.
Aw.
Thank you, Skylar. Thanks for...
Oh, like Sky Kid?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Hey, Sky Kid.
We appreciate you. I don't know if you've ever even missed a stream. We like that.
Yeah.
I will send you this link.
Okay. Hope you guys are doing well today, by the way. We're going to get to that first donation in a second. And remember, you're always welcome to make requests in the stream, but the only way you will most definitely get your request made is by submitting a donation to the link we put in, and that is a donation of any amount.
Yep, and I mean we love doing both because we get to make pancakes, which is pretty neat. But obviously, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but we were an events company. That was 90% of all of our income came from doing events. Those aren't things anymore. So for the last, how many months has it been? 6 months now?
7.
7 months. Yeah, we haven't done. We did. I guess technically we did kind of one really strange, socially distanced, masked event.
Yeah.
In 7 months, and
it was safe.
Yeah.
You know, it was literally, I felt good at it. It was as safe as you could make it. But obviously not everyone's even having those events right now. Also, you know, you gotta weigh how much danger we want to put ourselves in, you know. It's a weird time to be an events company who makes food. I'll say that.
So part of the reason we started doing these live streams was one, so we could actually still make pancakes and keep our skills sharp, and another reason is we got to keep the lights on in this fabulous pancake studio we've got here, and because we've got no money coming in, so any little bit, even a buck, helps out quite a bit. So I'm gonna drop that link here.
And I hope it doesn't seem more like we're begging here by repeating it. Honestly, the reason I'm repeating it is because a lot of times you'll say all this, and then 5 minutes later, someone will come in and go, I want to donate, but don't know how. So I'm just trying to keep that fresh in everyone's mind, just so we don't have to, you know, hoping in, you know, after a few times here, won't have to say it over and over anymore.
Yeah, hopefully we don't sound like beggars, even if we are.
Even if we are. But yeah, just you guys watching is support enough. We appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. These are a lot of fun, and these are sincerely the favorite, like, this is the favorite part of my week for work. Like, to come in and just do this kind of stuff. Okay, so we've got one glowing mushroom demon, which was part of a...
Was there a reference for that, or did you just make it up?
Made it up. I channeled my inner, like, Cuphead boss, because I've been watching speedruns for video games, and one of the ones I watched lately was Cuphead. And so they're just, like, going through all the bosses really quick. That's such a cool game. For anyone who doesn't know, that's the game that they, like, traditionally animated the whole thing in a 1940s rubber hose art style. And,
apparently it's
super hard.
Yeah, I've not played it, but...
Alright, you guys ready for the pineapple? 1, 2, 3. That's cute. I like that.
Nice. It's a nice pineapple.
Thanks. Okay, so I'm gonna get to our first donation. Thank you to whoever requested the pineapple. Oh, I need black plates, don't I?
Uh-oh. So Sierra on YouTube asked how we got into pancake art.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I can go first. So, yeah, all of our stories are oh, we got another donation here.
Oh, sick. I will hurry up on this. You said Yoshi was the donation, yeah? Just Yoshi? Like I can look up any picture? Cool.
Well, I sent you a reference, but yeah, I don't think it...
Text? What's up?
Text.
Cool.
It's a link. And there's the other one. Another one from Sky Kid.
Get a text from you.
You did not get a text from me. I didn't send.
I mean, did you pick the reference? Because I'm happy to Google it.
I mean, I didn't pick the reference.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll send.
Do WhatsApp. It uses internet, so it's always gonna go quicker.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties.
Sorry, everybody.
I'll get to my super interesting story here in just a second.
Just waiting on a picture for a Yoshi, so video game fans stick around. But yeah, Ben will tell the story first, but it is funny because all of us fell into it by accident. A lot of people ask us, did you go to school for pancake art? You know, did you wake up one day and we're really good at this? And the stories are a lot more...
Nobody does this on purpose.
Yeah, no one did this on purpose.
So...
Oh, cute.
how late am I? I mean, no one's
One pancake?
Yeah, no one's late per se. We've moved from 3 to 5 to 2 to 4, so we started 25 minutes ago ish. But anyways, so my story of how I got in pancake art was in 2014, right? Or was it 2013?
Probably 14, because the company started in 2013.
Yeah, and I met Dan like 6 months after.
Yeah, they went on the Today
Yeah.
Show November 2013.
Okay, yeah, and I met him in like May or June. So yeah, so summer 2014, I met Dan filling in on drums in his band, and how that came about was his band and my band both got booked on a show that never actually happened, but I had made flyers up and hung them up and everything, and so I had listened to the demos of all these bands that were supposed to play with us, and the reason the show didn't happen was that the touring band we were supporting ran out of money before they made it to St. Louis. And but anyway, so I'd heard their stuff and I dug their stuff, and so I was playing another show here in St. Louis, and it's like, hey, you guys want to play a show on such and such date? And I got a reply from Danny like, yeah, I'd love to, but we don't have a drummer that night. We don't have anybody to fill in. So in a moment of hubris, I said, well, I'm a drummer, kind of, and I could do it. And instead of being like thanks but no thanks, which is what I expected to happen, he was like, great, when can you rehearse? So I about a month later, because I was actually in Austin working, and I came back, I met Dan and we rehearsed, and that happened. We were just friends for a while. We were friends, we hung out, we played music together, and I filled in when their drummer couldn't make it. But then a year after that, we went on tour together and we did Pancakes and Music. I was still not looking to do pancake art. I wasn't interested in doing pancake art. It was just a neat thing my friend did, and I was going to ride them coattails, and we were going to try to make a few bucks playing music and making pancakes. He was going to make the pancakes, but about halfway through the tour, he had a show that he couldn't make pancake art at because he had to come back to St. Louis to do Comic-Con here, which was a really big deal at the time because Dancakes was way smaller, and so we had a show in Austin, Texas that he couldn't do. So he's just like, well, you wanna learn how to do it? And I was just like, oh, okay, sure,
I guess.
and yeah, and so yeah, I got a quick crash course in his stepmom's kitchen because she lives in Houston, which is where we were staying for one night, and drove to Austin and made a bunch of really terrible pancakes after making a bunch of terrible pancakes in his stepmom's kitchen. And then yeah, that was my beginning. I just kind of kept doing it, and I was doing it on the side just as a just whenever they needed someone to fill in. And I did telecommunications work before that, and I was still doing that, and I had really no intention of stopping doing that because I'd done it for over a decade, and it was a good solid career, and I'd built up a reputation doing freelance work, and like I'm still turning down work constantly to this day, and I haven't done any work in like 3 years, and telecom work. But anyways, yeah. So eventually, I got to the point where I was doing pancakes so much that I couldn't juggle the two anymore, and I was killing myself trying to. So I just decided to do pancake art because I figured telephones and internet will exist for a while, I think. But no.
Such an assumption, though.
Yeah, you know, I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, then I'm in trouble. But nobody's going to ask you to be a pancake artist twice. So I just I went for it, and that was
your origin story.
Yeah, that was that was. So I met him in 2014, and I went full time. It's been almost 4 years.
No, it's been
3.
Almost 4 years for me. It's probably almost 5 years.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not from when I started, because I started in 2015.
Gotcha.
But I went full time like 6 months before you did.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, so that's, you know, again, that's like, it's not like Ben was just like an amazing artist and walked into this. It's
Nope.
very accidental, and something similar happened to me. I had a little bit more in the like arts department because I've doodled constantly since I could hold a pencil, but less in the experience department because I graduated high school 2016, and I was like a lot of seniors. I was like, okay, I gotta pick a school to go to, I guess, because everyone goes to college, right? There's no other option other than you just rush into college. And so I was, my year was ending and I was running out of time. I'd been accepted to places, but I was not feeling any of them. I was more like emotionally and physically exhausted just from high school in general. And so my dad was like, hey, you know, it's not out of the question to take a gap year. You could raise some money doing some part-time jobs, and then you can, you know, go to school in a year when you have some more money. And I was like, great, that's a great idea. And so I hung back while all of my friends went to school. And almost immediately, like, actually, it's funny, it's 4 years ago this week that I saw pancake art. And I just thought to myself, wow, that's amazing. It was a video that Dan was making of, I think it was Scooby-Doo. That was the first one I ever saw. And then the second one I saw that really blew my mind was he was making a portrait of Gene Wilder after he passed away. And I had never seen pancake art, and so to see Dan making realistic portraits just blew my mind. It was the most fixated I have probably gotten on anything in recent years. I was just like, I'm gonna try this. I need to try this. So I almost immediately, I didn't think Dancakes would answer, so I just went ahead and scrounged up what I thought the correct materials were. Like, oh, it looks like they're using these bottles, and there's cheap bottles at Michael's that look kind of like that, and it looks like they're using food coloring, and yada yada, and I just tried my best to emulate it, and I woke up a few mornings at 5 a.m. so I could make pancakes for my little brother before he went to school. And just, you know, made a few, and they weren't great, but I remember I flipped the first one. I made my brother Peppa Pig, because he likes Peppa Pig, and it didn't look terrible, and so I just kind of like got in a kick with it. And I think either the first morning or the second morning he left for school, but I still had a ton of batter, so I was like, well, screw it, I'm just gonna mess around. And I ended up making a leopard that took me about an hour, and when I flipped it, you know, it was broken in a lot of spots. It wasn't perfect, it was cross-eyed, but I liked it. So I went ahead and I posted it on my art Instagram page and tagged Dancakes and said, these guys will never see it, but hey, this was really cool, and this was just a fun thing I tried. Hashtag pancake art, hashtag Dancakes. I'm gonna flip this rainbow octopus, by the way. 1, 2, 3. I'm also gonna flip this glowing mushroom demon if it's ready.
Sit forward, Mickey on Facebook.
Boop.
Where the Oogie Boogie just came through. And yeah, we got that. And then Francisco, I'll drop the link one more time. If you wanna, if you have a donation request, you can donate here at the link I'm about to drop here.
Let me know when I can finish the story. I don't want to interrupt if you're doing, like, if you're talking to people who are donating. Okay, cool. And then do I have the next donation? I know there's another one.
Yeah,
Cool beans. Cool beans. Okay, on to the next donation. But yeah, so Dancakes actually did end up seeing it. And Dan reached out and said, hey, you know, we looked at your art page. You're pretty good at art. This is great pancake art for a first try. Do you want a job interview? And I lived 6 hours away. I was 18. I had no intention, like Ben, of ever doing this as anything. And so my immediate reaction was, oh, my parents will never say yes to this, so I might as well just be like, nah, probably not. But I went ahead and, you know, just humored them and said, hey, Mom and Dad, remember how I made pancake art and this pancake guy saw it? Well, they want me to drive 6 hours to St. Louis for a job interview? And surprise, surprise, my parents were thrilled. They thought it was a fantastic idea, and I thought I was the only, you know, not crazy person in the room, but whatever, let's go to St. Louis and meet the pancake guys less than a week after I tried this for the first time and even heard about what it was. And I just ended up meeting Dan and Hank. I didn't meet Ben for a while. But yeah, they gave me a crash course. They showed me how they did pancake art, and they gave me all the materials and said, okay, get good at this. And 6 months later, after a lot of practice, something like February, I was starting to look back into school again, and I got a call from Dan at like 11:30 at night, and he was like, hey, listen, I know you're looking into school, and I gotta ask, we really need a local artist. Do you want to go to college, or do you want to move to St. Louis and do this full time? And sort of like Ben's line of thought, it's like, okay, college will always be there. Pancake Circus won't. And I ended up moving to St. Louis almost exactly 3.5 years ago. So that's my story. And if these stories seem a little long, it's because it's a series of odd events. So I hope those didn't seem rambly or anything, but they're very surreal. So you got to capture all the like, okay moments, and then the next okay moments. Because it was never just, oh, I looked at an ad and I wanted to do food art. Never.
Yeah.
I was fully expecting to go to college. Just no other options in my head. But
it's either a series of fortunate or unfortunate events, depending on your perspective.
yeah, I still don't think it's unfortunate by any means, even with the pandemic.
No, it's been more good than bad, for sure.
Oh, for sure. So we got Oogie Boogie here, who has one of my favorite voices of any character ever. I don't know who voices him. I forget.
I do not know. The only thing, my knowledge of Nightmare Before Christmas does not go very deep, but I do remember watching. I don't know if you're familiar with the band Tool, Dana.
No.
Yeah, they put out an album called Anima, and it's kind of like how Dark Side of the Moon syncs up with Wizard of Oz.
I don't know that.
Yeah, but it only makes it about halfway through the movie. But Tool's Anima syncs up cryptically well with Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh yeah.
That's
And
cute.
yeah, to the point to where like there's like during one of the interludes between the song, there's like a baby crying, and there's like somebody crying on the screen and stuff. It's just like,
That's
They
crazy.
show the heart in the tree from Valentine's Squirrel or whatever.
yeah,
It says heart for love.
yeah, it's wild. It was I mean, it's obviously just a real. I mean, it's a coincidence. Like people, like but it's a hecka cool one. And I remember just watching that and having completely sober, as I always am, and still having my mind blown. Yeah.
So sober that I felt the need to mention it.
I mean, most people who like do Dark Side of the Moon and watch a Wizard of Oz are not. They're usually off floating in outer space somewhere.
They're
So
just curious and sober. Okay, these colors, I'm happy to report, are getting more liquidy.
nice.
They were breaking my wrist and hand for a second there.
Oh, because they're in the fridge.
Yeah,
I didn't take them out soon enough.
which is totally fine. I got here late, so.
My name is Blake.
Hank, are you gonna say hi to everybody? Or are you just gonna wander around like a cryptid? Hey, it's Hank! Studio audience clapping.
Sir.
Oof, my hands. Ben, did we have any more donations? I'm getting to the end of this one.
Let me see here.
Have you dropped that link in a while if I wanted to plug it?
I dropped it a little bit ago, but like,
Okay.
why not?
No!
When in Rome.
No! Oogie Boogie! I didn't know this was running out.
Do you need more green?
Yeah, can you try your best to match that color? It's like I think it's just normal green, because I have a yellow green, and then that's gonna look really cool though. In the meantime, I think I can flip Yoshi. Sky Kid says, hey Hank. Hank says, hey Sky Kid.
Hank does not have a microphone.
No,
He's not allowed to speak.
he already talks quiet. How is this not done yet?
Oh, your griddle. Is the heating element in all the way?
Yes, yeah. I'm just not very good. It's been, Dan almost always does this stream, so I feel very out of practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I'm just looking for questions. Replying to Dancakes, can't hear you by the way, very quiet. Are we still quiet? Sith Lord Mickey?
I had my mic was accidentally off when I was talking.
Okay.
So
okay.
I checked it on the head. Like we're plenty loud
Cool beans.
when our mics are actually on.
Were there any questions we didn't get to?
Oh.
While I'm sitting here.
Let's see, but Noodle Princess says you're doing great.
Thank you. I can't wait for this Yoshi. Who got the Yoshi? The name?
Sky Kid.
Oh, Sky Kid got the Yoshi.
Yeah,
Sick.
there was actually it was somebody else. Oop, we got another donation.
All right, hold on. Yoshi, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's so cute.
That's a nice Yoshi.
I'm very happy with that one.
Okay.
Look how cute that is.
What happens when you eat the apple again?
I don't know.
The Fall of Man?
Dies, and then the prince wakes him up when he kisses him? Oh, wait,
Oh,
that's
different.
Boop, 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 boop.
Al constantly wanted to.
Oh, good question.
Alright.
Thank you.
In the ballpark.
Close enough. By the way, I wanted to, okay, I'm sorry, I'm blind. Is that Laramie? It looks like Laramie. I'm sorry if that, I hope that's pronounced right. I have glasses on.
Oh, what has been your favorite piece to do?
Yeah.
Laramie.
I'll go ahead for an easy answer. Like, I've got a few for sure. My favorite portrait is probably the Lil Nas X one I did. It's the longest I've ever taken on a portrait, and in my humble opinion, it looks exactly like him, which is rare for me. What? Oh yeah, no, with his big spiky hair. I love that man. But one of my favorites is definitely, well, it's not my favorite to do, because that was grueling to do, the Beast. Are you on the wide by chance?
Oh, we hold our
I'm
camera.
gesturing.
Our cameras froze.
All of them?
Right after the flip.
Well, I
Do you
mean...
hear us, guys?
Uh-oh.
I think they can hear us.
Hey guys, sorry, we're working on the cameras. Well, anyways, whenever it goes back to the wide shot, the Beast, you can look up that video right now. That's speaking of my early career at Dancakes, the Beast was one I tried back when I was at my parents' house still practicing to get good at pancake art. I actually remade it a few months ago, and that's what's on the wall. That sold, actually. Or the auction ended, so that one is going to a good home, which makes me very sad. Yeah. Well, it was that one person, right, who, like, emailed us? Good. I'm glad. They seemed really enthusiastic about it. I can still hear you. Okay, yeah, sorry, guys.
We're bringing them back one at a time.
Someone says stream is back.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay,
yeah,
cool beans.
I'm unfreezing them.
Cool beans.
I know how to fix it.
You didn't miss anything. Am I on the wide by chance?
You're about to be on the wide. There we go.
There's the Beast, by the way. That's one of my favorites.
Here, actually, I'll pull that up on my phone here. Well, let me send you this other request.
I'm gonna plate Yoshi too. So thank you, Sky Kid, for the Yoshi. I hope you like that one. It's my favorite pancake I've made in a minute, especially event style. It's very cute. It's very crisp, very colorful. So
Alright.
that is gonna go over
Here's our
here.
next donation, and thank you, Michelle. It's for Sam TM. Thanks for dealing with me, babe. All right, and
I take it. Oh, cool. All right, we've got a portrait. Oh boy.
there we go. Yeah.
My favorite. And
The-
I don't mean that I don't like making them, it's just that they're really hard. And I'm not trying to make you feel bad. Every time I say that, people are like, oh no, I can give you something else. I'm like, no, it's fine. It's my job. It's just, if I'm being real, it's like, oh man, I hope I do it right.
This is practice.
Whew, it is practice. Okay. It's a very cute picture, by the way. Very cute. Seems like a very sweet gesture. Like a gift or something. I like that. Okay. You know what? I need to take my glasses off. I'm nearsighted, which means I can't see far. And so I kind of have to, like, if I'm reading the comments, I need my glasses, but if I'm doing pancakes, it kind of makes my vision blurry. I'm trying to make Gina get glasses because every time we're playing video games and I give her my glasses, it's obvious she can see 10 times better, but she won't get them.
Oh, what is she? Is she like self-conscious?
No, she's just like, I don't know, like she just can't see extremely well, and I'm like, you should get glasses, and she's like, maybe, and she tells me how big of a world of difference it is when I put mine on hers, which is funny that we have like a similar prescription. People are weird about that kind of stuff. Well, and that was me too for a minute. Like, I was having a lot of fear driving at night because like my vision would blur. And then you were the one who was like, hey, Walmart has you know, eye checks for like $60, and then I got my glasses, and now they were only supposed to be for driving, and now I wear them almost constantly.
Here's the beast. Close up of that
Sick.
for you guys to see. Catching some of the reflections, so I'm kind of going around it. So
No.
here, I'll just go ahead and just pan across all our pancakes here.
I love the black lipstick here.
Here's Hank.
Yeah, you're doing that wireless stuff.
Ah. All right.
Oh, this is gonna be a cool pancake.
And
I don't think I've ever gotten to do. Oh, maybe. Black lipstick on a pancake. Black lipstick is fun. Gina bought me some. It's fun to wear.
yeah.
I never, like, as a kid, expected myself to be the kind of person who would do that. But finding more and more that being the kind of person to wear something just means you want to, you know?
Yeah, it's I mean, I know we've talked about it a lot. Like I've always I used to be really uncomfortable like wearing things that
Bright yellow pants. Which
Yeah,
I love, by the way. It's a very cool outfit.
Thank you. I was uncomfortable wearing things that I would that I liked. I always stuck to like dull tones and all this stuff. Like I don't know, it's but eventually it just got to the point where I started forcing myself to wear things that I liked that I was uncomfortable in.
Yeah.
And you do that enough times, eventually it stops being uncomfortable, and then you stop thinking about it. Like I know like our assistant Jimmy, whenever I wear like yellow pants or whatever, like he kind of scoffs at it. Like he thinks
Jimmy?
a little bit. Like
Why?
Because
Jimmy's whole thing is
because his whole thing is he's so anti-fashion.
Jimmy literally only wears a wife beater and gym shorts.
Yeah.
I'm not exaggerating. That is the only thing I've ever seen him wear. And yet he'll like, I don't get that man sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like commit. Either you care about clothes or you don't. You know?
He doesn't care, so he cares. But which is fine. And but anyways, but I don't think about it. Like I don't put these on and like walk around going, hey, like can't wait for people to look at me. Like if people like say nice pants, I'm genuinely surprised because like I don't.
Gotcha.
So let's see. Laramie asked, have there been any pieces you found profoundly annoying? Did you answer that one, or was that you answered?
No, I don't think I've ever gotten that question. Profoundly annoying. That's hilarious. Ben, do you have an answer? I feel like I've got an answer. I'm just trying to think of the best one I have.
Oh,
it's been a while since we've done events where I feel like most of our profoundly annoying requests are going to come from.
Yeah.
Not that we like resent anybody for their requests, but sometimes you get that request that's like, come on, I'm paid by the hour.
Yeah, see someone. God, I remember this one kid. I think I made him make him like, it was fine, but I think I made him like 4 pancakes. But like, it was a small party in like a giant mansion that they were renting out. Like it was one of those things. But like he had me like, it was weird because like they had a pool there, so like he's running around in like swim trunks and like and like no shirt, but then he's like, I want you to do one of me drinking chocolate milk, and it's like, this is I'm drawing a shirtless kid drinking chocolate milk. This feels weird.
Why?
It just
chocolate milk?
Yeah, he's just drinking chocolate milk through. It just felt weird.
Okay.
It wasn't. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, but it just felt really awkward.
That's so funny because, like, I mean, I guess it's better that you be hyper aware than not aware at all, but like,
yeah,
it's just chocolate milk.
I mean,
am I missing something?
Part of it could have been that he was kind of annoying, but
oh, okay. So just stuck in your mind for that reason.
Yeah.
Also, like, what a weird request. Period.
Yeah, well, he just kept getting pancakes.
Oh, that's an annoying thing in general. Is like, it doesn't happen that often, but when people think they're entitled to multiple pancakes in a row, and you're like, "Ma'am, there's a line," and they're like,
"Yeah, there wasn't a line in this case, so it was okay." It was,
so that's fine.
Yeah, it was, like I said, it was a small group. It was But I think I did a whole wedding party at that one too. So it was like 7 people. And like it was one of those selfies where like one of them is like super up close, so like that was the one I could actually do a face on, and the rest of them are just shapes.
Yeah.
Getting smaller.
I don't think for my first portrait in a while, I think this is actually looking pretty good.
I don't think there's one that was just annoying. Cause like there's been ones where I've
No, profoundly annoying.
Yeah. Cause like I've said no because they were offensive.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably mine then, which I don't know if it's quite appropriate for the stream. But let's just say there were these 2 kids. You know when someone does something tone deaf because it's a joke based around a minority that's not them, and you can clearly tell they have no idea like how stupid they're being. You know? Like where it's like, hey, this is offensive to people who aren't you, and you just want to laugh at it, and it's something that's still offensive. And yeah, so I had these 2 kids walk up and they're like, can you make this thing? And I was like, no, that's a horrible thing for you to request. Go away. Like I was just like, I technically I could have made it, but it went against my principles and would have gotten us in trouble, I think. And it's stuff like that. It's like, I know people, they probably meant well, but it's annoying when people don't get that kind of stuff, you know? When they're like, I want you to make this thing, and it's like, it's so obvious you don't understand the implication here.
Yeah, I mean, at least they were just dumb kids, it sounds like. So,
yeah,
so
there's pretty much no way they actually meant it, but they were like 15, 16, 17.
That's pretty stupid at 15.
It's pretty stupid, yeah. I was stupid at 15, 16.
Yeah.
I was stupid yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I always say if in 5 years I can't look back and cringe, I'm doing something wrong.
You're cringy now and you just haven't realized it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just
That's
cringing a whole new way.
Am I taking forever on this? I'm almost done.
I have not been keeping track. Actually, I need to look, see if we have any new donations.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm almost done with this. Not trying to be like self-conscious, but I am slower now than I used to be, so I'm just trying to like...
Yeah, we're as much as we've tried to keep our gig skills sharp, we don't do events anymore. So like our hyper speed pancakes are not quite as hyper speed as they used to be, except for Dan's.
Except for Dan. Well, to be fair, Dan has done so many of these streams. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we'll catch back up.
Yeah.
But speaking of profoundly annoying, I did think of one actually.
Ooh, let's hear it.
After, and it was at a bar mitzvah in New Jersey, and it was, I think I've told you about this one. I mean, we always have problems with people crowding around our table and like pushing the table back.
Mm-hmm.
And in this instance, we had, I don't know if you worked the mitzvahs where we have like a plexiglass display type thing. You haven't worked any of those?
I don't think so.
It's one specific company in around New York that hires us, that has a display for us. And these kids were like, they were literally moving me across the room, like to the point where I had to actually get somebody to stand guard.
Yeah.
And so it was already that, but then this kid kept trying to ask me to make a yam that looked like
something else.
Yeah. That looked like a phallic object. And I just kept saying, yeah, that's not gonna happen. And he's just like, you're anti-yam. I'm like, yeah, yes, I am.
Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Like, as far as annoying kids jokes, like, hey, you're anti-yam. I mean, well, that's kind of funny. That's kind of that, I don't know. That I feel like if you're gonna ask for something and get rejected and you're gonna whine about it, that's the funniest way to whine about it.
Yeah.
You probably didn't think so.
At the time, no. I mean, the one thing that I was enjoying was because, like, whenever you work mitzvahs, and especially high-end mitzvahs, or really high-end events in general, I shouldn't just relegate it to mitzvahs.
The mitzvahs are pretty much the most ornate thing we do, so I get it.
Yeah. Well, plus, like, most high-end events don't involve little kids too, so
right.
So
the best of both worlds.
Exactly.
It's little children, extremely high end.
But where was I going with that? Oh shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Sorry, it's probably
No, that's all right. Oh, yeah, with those types of events, most of the people that work those, they're you know, you're there to serve those people. Like my partner used to work high-end catering in New York before she moved here, and you know, it's you just do whatever they tell you to do. But being the pancake artist at these events, even though I'm dressed, you know, in black and I look like the help, and technically I am, I can still tell these kids no. And the guy that was standing guard at my table was getting a kick out of it because he never gets to do that.
Yeah. What?
And he was laughing so hard because I just kept telling these kids, it's like, yeah, sometimes you just don't get what you want.
Yeah. Yeah, that's we've definitely had a few events like that where it's like, I've definitely had events where I've had to be like, listen kids, I'm gonna say this for the 10,000th time. You might not think I'm in charge because I'm making you stuff for what seems like free, but you have to listen to me or I'm gonna stop making pancakes. And it's not just me being a jerk, it's when it gets unworkable because we need like a steady table. We need a steady table. We're making detailed artwork. We can't have kids, drunk parents, whatever, shaking the table violently.
Or not standing in line.
Oh yeah.
That's probably the worst one. Whenever you try to, like events are great. So like nothing is perfect. So like don't take any of this as us like saying we don't.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, when you clearly state the direction and placement of the line over and over again, and people just refuse to stand in it.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I've been here for 20 minutes, and it's like, yeah,
Cool.
but the line's over there and you're over here.
Cool story.
Yeah, so I bet if you were in the line, which is over here 20 minutes ago, you'd be at the front of the line now getting a pancake, but you're not, so.
Yeah. All right. Again, probably don't need to, but I apologize that took so long. That was my first double portrait I've done in months, and double portraits are considerably harder than most things. But that's done. So do we have any other requests?
Let me check. Laramie says sweet potatoes are one thing, but a yam is over the line.
See? I don't know. There's just something about that line of thinking to me that's funny. Like that kid flipped the script on you.
He did, but then I flipped it right back in his face.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, so we don't have any donations, so we can take a request from the chat. I'm gonna drop the link one more time here, just for anyone who's new, who is new to the stream. We are taking donations. I'm gonna drop a link here where you can go and you can put in your donation. You can upload a photo of whatever you want, and we will make it for you, and we will post it on our website in the next couple days here, and email you a link for you to look at in perpetuity, or you can roll the dice and try to drop a suggestion in the chat, and we may get to it. But if you donate, you go straight to the front of the line.
By the way, this was a donation by, do you remember the name?
Oh,
Well, we'll thank you in a second. But here is a donation of Oogie Boogie.
From Amanda from
Amanda.
New London, Wisconsin.
I hope you like that. I really like how those colors came out.
Nice. All right, so I'm going to drop that link.
I can't not hear this pancake.
All right, so we got Doc from Back to the Future, Sailor Moon, Mr. Meeseeks.
Could you scroll up a little bit?
Uh-oh, did we freeze again?
Did we freeze?
Oh, wait, no, you're just standing very still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Could you scroll up and so I could see some more of the requests? Just to make sure I didn't miss any, because I was going for a little bit there. Oh, I don't think I missed many.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do... Are we scroll down all the way?
Yeah.
We'll do a Mr. Meeseeks, because that's really quick. That's cool with y'all. Also, I know Rick and Morty is a very good show.
Szechuan sauce.
Haha, Dude, he turned into a pickle was the funniest shit I've ever seen. Sorry, stuff I've ever seen in my life. I'm not good at censoring myself. I need to be better. There could be children watching. Okay, Mr. Meeseeks.
All right. Oh, got a couple RBJs,
Oh, right.
RBGs.
Okay, cool. We don't have a donation after Mr. Meeseeks. I want to make her.
Mm-hmm. Beetlejuice, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah. They always give me that picture of him at that really hard angle.
Oh yeah, that's the classic.
Luckily, he's supposed to look grotesque because that's such a hard angle to make look appealing.
Yeah, that looking up is always hard to do because
that
it's
and
like,
the Bob Marley, where he's like,
oh yeah,
that's the hardest request to do.
yeah, because
you're gonna mess it up in some way.
Yeah, I've done okay on those, but it's because I purposefully do them like how I know, like it doesn't feel right while I'm doing it, because like the chin is like a V and it's like this doesn't make any sense, but
it's crazy how the rules of art apply to certain images, because like the story I always bring up is the time I made a really, really, really older woman. Like she was very old, and her daughter was like, oh hey, could you make my mom? And she showed me a picture, and because this woman is very, very old, it's harder for her to smile, so she's got what kind of looks like a bit of a grimace, which it's just a really old person. You don't think anything of it. So when I made this pancake of her, I made it exactly to the picture, and the woman said, wait, you didn't make her smiling. And if you looked at the picture, I mean, the corners of her mouth were pointed down. It's the kind of thing where there's a lot that you don't realize, like the human eye doesn't pick up on. But when trying to convert it to art, suddenly that like part of our brain that wants to latch on to icons and shorthand, it gets confused, if that makes any sense. So it's really interesting finding the ways that, you have to caricature with pancake art. You have to make some changes. Like, yes, you should draw what you see, but there are certain rules you have to follow. For example, if I put every wrinkle on a pancake of an old person, I would accidentally make them look 40 years older, like ancient.
Or babies. You got to watch out on babies.
You can't put wrinkles on babies.
Yeah, just like
because our art is just simple enough that you can't have that shorthand in there. Wrinkles means older, and putting it on a baby, even when they have mouth creases, it's just gonna look weird.
I can get like mouth creases, but you have to be careful to just make it look like a fat cheek.
Yeah.
But not a like a smile line.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta break your brain.
You do. Another one is yeah, I'll take some coffee. Splash almond milk would be awesome, thank you. Another one is so this is something I learned before pancake art, but it's something I really have to use with pancake art, and that's that our eyes are about 50% up. It's in the dead middle of our heads, not our faces, our heads. And so look at any little kid who tries drawing a portrait, or any person who tries drawing a portrait for the first time. They're going to put the eyes up here, and they're going to make the head cut off. And that's because your brain, in processing the face, deletes everything above the eyes because there's no useful communication up here. It's really fascinating. Like, just Google bad portrait, and you'll see what I mean. It's the forehead shrunk to a fifth of its size because people in our brains, the head is right over where the eyebrows are. So yeah, it's fun stuff like that. Speaking of all this stuff, let's see how I did on this portrait. Thank you for your patience. I think this was for Sith Lord something or other. Appreciate your patience. Yeah, Gina, you guys should make a pancake comic. I'm there with you. I don't know if any of you guys know what I do, like art-wise, but I make a lot of comics, and it is long overdue that I make pancake art comics. There's no excuse. I would love to do that. All right, are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I like that. That's sweet. I like that a lot. I'm sorry for the little black dash right here. I guess I just missed that spot. But there we go. I hope that's okay. Hope you like it. Yeah, Sith Lord Mickey. I hope you like that. It was a very cute picture. I hope I did it justice. Ben, did we get any donations? Donations? Oh, okay. Oh, right. Here's the... Sure. Robin, thank you so much. I also really loved that Yoshi I made. I'm pretty happy with my pancakes today, which is really nice because I haven't done the live stream in ages. If you were actually here last week, I was supposed to do it, but then Dan took over. Oh my goodness, I've got a burp in me. So sorry if my voice sounds weird. Yeah, I was really pleased with this Yoshi though. I'm just gonna call attention to this one more time. And I don't think we have any more donations. Ben's gonna check here in a second, but at some point today, I'm going to make RBG. So thank you. I'm gonna make RBG. Boy, 2020, we thought couldn't get any worse. I mean, did anyone think that? I think everyone's expecting for 2020 to get exponentially worse.
At this point, I don't know, I just hope it'll get better. Like, just marginally.
I gotta say, I really love her face. She's got a great, like, iconic look to her. Yeah. She's like, I'd love to, like, she would be great for caricaturing, and I mean that with absolute love. A lot of times when I tell people that they have an interesting face, or their face really, like, has interesting features, our conventional beauty standards tell us that probably means you're funny looking, right? Which I disagree with completely. You know, girls are like, I don't like my nose because it's too long or whatever, and it's like, that's a great nose. You know, and that's kind of how I feel about RBG. She's got, like, those really cool ears and...
Very angular face.
Just a cool look for someone as...
She'd make a great Vulcan.
Yeah, for sure. For someone as, like,
prosper.
legendary and, I don't want to curse, but bad A as her. It's a great look, so I'm honored to be making this right now. My only concern is that my batter is getting kind of silly. Ben, could you make me this black?
Yeah.
Thanks. This woman deserves sharp, contrasty line work. So give me just a second, guys. I can't really do anything without my line work color. But yeah. Guys, by the way, did you drop the link recently?
A little bit ago.
Is it Control-Z if I just go over there?
Yeah, Control V.
Oh, sorry, did I say Z?
You did say Z.
Control V. All right, guys, I'm going to drop this link in the meantime because I'm going to get started on this request here in a second. But if you donate at that link that I just threw in there, I think, did it post?
Usually takes a second.
Okay. I think I put it in there. Usually it shows up.
Sometimes it gets weird. Try it in the other window.
Sorry, guys.
Sometimes one window doesn't want to work and the other one does.
There we go. So there's that link. If you guys want to donate, your request will be prioritized, and it really helps us out. But in the meantime, I'm going to get started on this. I guess I can flip Mr. Meeseeks. Oh, wait. Sorry, I was Big Dingus, and I put all the caps in the drip cut for some reason.
It's all good.
Mr. Meeseeks. 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
Wish Dan was here. He does a good Mr. Meeseeks impression.
I don't honestly remember what he sounds like.
It's like, hi, I'm Mr. Meeseeks, or something.
There he goes. I'm sure it sounds like it was probably spot on, even though I have no idea.
I forget. Did the Incineroar and Mr. Beast requests get lost? What was that about?
Did I not?
Is that from this week, Sky Kid, or are you saying that was last week? Because we made... Did we make Mr. Beak last week? Well, anyways, Ben, you'll figure that out. I'm going to get started on this Notorious RBG. And my black is here. Alright, here we go.
Oh, did I not send that? I thought I sent that to you. There was from...
Oh, well, okay. I guess when I've been asking, I don't see my notifications when I say, do we have a donation? Like
Make sure I sent that to you. Yeah. Yeah, it's your It's it's in your WhatsApp chat.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Sky Kid.
This is not black enough. Would you mind? Sorry.
Put a lot in there.
It's yeah, it's just a light gray, or a dark gray, but not dark enough. So,
Should be the second one I sent you.
gotcha. Okay. Okay. How does the donation get processed? I just tried, but I didn't get prompted to pay.
You have to. So you have to check out just like you're on because it's through our online store. So just click on the cart and go to checkout. We had it set up where it automatically directed you to the cart, but it was directing some other items that we didn't want that to happen with. So I got to figure that out. So I had to turn that off, unfortunately.
So yeah, Sky Kid, I'm sorry about the Incineroar thing. I think it was just a miscommunication. I promise I'll make that next if that's okay, because I've, said a few times I'll make RBG, but I will make it really, really awesomely. I'll put a little bit of extra time and detail into it since you had to wait.
Hopefully that's.
And then Sky Kid saying that Mr. Beast was from last week. Perfect. We updated the gallery last week, right?
Yeah, I posted it. Should be in there.
Okay.
I posted everything. I mean, Dan posted them, so.
Yeah, I was here. I was here watching him do that. So, maybe just tell Sky Kid that. I don't know.
Yeah, you should have got an email with the gallery.
Let's do this
thing. Double check here. Oof.
I cannot get over how cool her look is.
Iconic.
It is. It's just sometimes you get those people that look exactly like what they do,
Mm-hmm.
You're like, yep, that's what they look like. She looks like if, Disney Pixar made a character design for a really cool Supreme Justice.
Hi there, this live stream just popped up on my Facebook watch, so hi there from that flag. I don't know what flag that is.
Wait, where?
If you know.
Ooh. Yeah, I forget.
Hi from wherever you are. Sorry we don't know your flag off the top of our heads.
Please tell us, I'd love to know.
Yeah.
Oh, American school system. All we did was memorize the flags of states for some reason.
Because that's important.
Because that is so important.
So Robin on Facebook is asking how do the pancakes stay preserved when you send them?
Good question.
Yep. So the way that works is whenever we do commission South Africa. Okay.
Oh, cool beans. Hi.
So whenever we do commissions that we preserve, we freeze dry them, and then we decoupage glue them, and then we cast them in resin in a hand-built frame. So at that point, you got to get all the moisture out of it, and then you got to seal it, and then you can cast it in resin. And then at that point, it should last forever. We've had pancakes that we've had in frames for even outside frames. Once they're freeze dried, we've had just for years, and they just stay exactly as they are. Because otherwise, if you don't do it, they'll actually make their own air essentially, and they'll get pretty grody pretty fast. But yeah, we do. So if you, I'm gonna 2 seconds here. I'm gonna pull up the little wireless cam, and just gotta fix something really fast.
Can you get back to the overhead cam? Can you tell me if I'm covering the pancake with my head? Yeah, I am.
A little bit. We'll switch to the other one.
I really hope I do this justice. Like, if I don't get it quite right here, I'm most likely going to make a pancake of her later. So this is good practice regardless. Sometimes it just takes 2 times to get a portrait right, because you make it and then you go, oh, that's what I did wrong.
Yeah. Alright. Checked out. Hopefully the order process. And if you got an email, you should get an email that says your order processed just like any other. Yep. We got 2 donations.
What am I doing wrong here?
Alright. Noodle Princess wants a giraffe with a flower crown.
Oh, cute. That's such a fun request.
No reference. It's all you.
I am on it. I get kind of a thrill when people give me something like that, but there's no reference. I also do need to make Sky Kids Incineroar after this. So we'll get to that next.
And then we got another one that's just from Laramie. He's been asking all the great questions about annoying pancakes.
Great. I love it.
He donated $5. Thank you, Laramie, and he wants a mermaid with rainbow hair.
Wow. Are you guys trying to give me the best requests you could give me? I love drawing that kind of stuff.
So, Christelle from South Africa, we are obviously from America, but to be specific, we are from St. Louis, Missouri.
You said obviously from America.
I mean, if you
what
can't...
What flag is that?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You can't tell by our flat accents, or, but...
in our general vibes.
But anyways, yeah, we're smack dab in the middle of the United States. Almost exactly, slightly to the east of being directly in the middle, but not far. Gina Andrade, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, probably not. But if you want to put in a, so Hank is our manager. He's the guy to talk to about that kind of stuff, and he can talk with you and like get specifics of what you need, because every single one of them is custom made, obviously, and he can give you a quote. I'm going to drop his email in here. I'm also going to drop our booking link. You can either just email him directly, you can fill out the form, whatever makes you happy, and he can take care of you.
Hank takes care of us all.
Really does.
Tell him Ben sent you. He'll know what that means.
Yeah. He always knows what that means. Let's see here.
I feel like I'm going real slow. So sorry for that.
Hate now this one chat window's not working. I gotta type it again.
That's so weird, because I always put it in that chat window.
Sometimes it just doesn't want to. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. So that's either one of those. It all goes to the same inbox, so it doesn't really matter. But if you shoot him an email or fill out the form and just let him know what you're looking for, he'll get back to you and figure out exactly how much time and everything would take and give you a quote on that. And like, they're not terribly expensive, and luckily they're not terribly expensive to ship, which is nice.
Hopefully it stays that way, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're not. The weight is low enough that we can get them qualified with what's called cube priority shipping. So it's by volume and not weight. So it tends to be a little bit cheaper. So that's good for everybody. All right. So I was gonna go through and show off all of our sweet preserved pancakes. We've also got a bunch of them on for sale on our website. I don't know why I didn't mention that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you go to our website and
click on Get Art and Equipment.
Yep. Or dancakes.com/store. How quick does the donation request pancake take to make? They take about like 5 to 10 minutes to make. We just have to make it through the list. Yes, Sky Kid, we are talking about the framed art actually.
Ben, what time is it?
It is 3:23.
Because I know you wanted to hop on the griddle. Is it cool if I tackle these next 3? And because they're not portraits, I'll speed through them and then you can hop on?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay. Because, like, I'm not going to lie. The next 3
those are your wheelhouse.
sound like my strengths. I am really excited to see how this comes out, though.
Ah, Sky Kid got his pancake last week.
Which pancake?
He bought one of the which one did he buy? He bought one of the Pokemon pancakes, I believe.
Sky Kid bought one? That's
Yeah.
so cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
We really do. All right.
We're so touched that people are buying our pancakes as much as they are. It was so funny. I was jogging in my neighborhood, and there was a cat on the sidewalk, and so of course I was like, I gotta go pet the cat. And while petting the cat, the neighbors came out, and I talked to them for a long time, just a really sweet older couple. And I wish I could have captured the look on their face when I said that the way we're getting through coronavirus is by selling pancakes that people put on their walls. It was so good.
These are the ones that we got sitting behind us right now. These are the ones we've made today.
Just work out.
So Robert, the price would include the frame. It's an all-in-one deal. I mean, I'm sure like technically we could freeze dry it and send it to you, but I wouldn't recommend that because I wouldn't. I don't know how.
Well, it's like, what would you do with it other than frame it? You know.
Yeah, I'm not sure how well it would hold up in shipping too.
Yeah.
Because at that point, because like once they're freeze dried, they're you know, it's you know, hard bread, so like it can be very brittle, and that's why we use decoupage and cast them in resin and stuff, so that way they're forever. So yeah, also, I mean, Robert, we do, you know, these framed permanent pancakes that we can send to you, but we also do, you know, just commissioned videos, or even just you know, just photos, you know, for like companies that want us to do their logos and stuff. You know, really anything. Like if you got an idea, like shoot Hank an email, fill out a form on the website. We will get back to you and try to make whatever you need work.
Hey Ben, could I get just a normal sized squeeze bottle of the plain? Because I haven't had it this whole time, and the little bottle is making it really hard to outline things. Okay, Sky Kid, I'm on to your request. Thank you again for your patience. Oop. And this is empty, so yeah, just strip cut. You're the first I know of to have pancakes on your wall and framed too, lol. Yeah, Crystal, it's the kind of thing where, like, we are the only people in the world doing this to anywhere near this capacity. like, correct me if I'm wrong, but there are, even amongst the very, thank you, small group of pancake artists that exist, because we are a very rare breed, there's a whole dozen of us or something in the world that we know of. We're the only one who sells them like this, let alone to this quality, right?
Yeah, we're the only one. Yeah, it's, we've been working on it for years, and so to finally get to this point, not to say that somebody else couldn't do it, but no one else has yet. So
well, I remember a certain Los Angeles company put a story saying they preserved it, and then there was never anything about it again.
Well, yeah, it was somebody. It wasn't. They didn't do it. It was someone that got a pancake from them. Did it, and they did a vacuum sealed resin thing, which I don't know how well that would last, because I feel, because it wasn't freeze dried first or anything, I feel like it probably wouldn't have lasted very long. Like, it would look great at first, but eventually it would start to
They've not made it any less temporary.
Yeah.
Whew.
Elena on YouTube, hello, I got the notification and your art inspired me later to make pancakes like that. Thank you.
Oh, sick.
No problem.
Glad to hear it. Not to shamelessly plug, but remember, if you need any pancake art equipment, that is all at dancakes.com/store, and I don't just say that as like a, you know, you need to buy our stuff because we need you to, but like literally as someone who tried to collect the materials on my own before starting to work with Dancakes, we have the best materials by far and the easiest to, like, you know, order together and have together, so highly recommend it. Just artist to artist. It'll save you a lot of heartache and time and confusion and wasted money.
And it's made by pancake artists for pancake artists.
Wow. Incineroar is complicated. Incineroar always fascinates me because, like, Pokemon starters, Ben, I know this isn't really your wheelhouse, Pokemon stuff, but like, it's so interesting to see how they've gone from making final evolutions like Charizard to making ones like Incineroar, where like Charizard just looks like a dragon, like a kind of thing you'd see out in the woods or something. Incineroar is just straight up a wrestler. And it's like, you can't really imagine a whole species of these guys running around. They just all look like John Cena, you know?
I don't know.
They're not animals right now, or they're not animals anymore as much as they are characters.
They've transcended.
Yeah. Just to being Smash Bros. Boys. Because, like, its first evolution is a little kitten, and the second one is a cat, and then the third one is just a man. I don't know how many people here know or care about what
actual
I'm talking
evolution.
about. Yeah, you're right. Kitten to cat to man who competes in competitive organized sport.
Yeah, that's
what that is.
That's Darwin.
That's not. if it's like the Finches thing, where it's like the different islands provided them with different evolutionary things. This one is just a feral cat walked into the WWE headquarters. That's just what happened. That was the environmental feedback it got from natural selection. Amazing. We getting any questions or anything?
Oh, whoops. I just realized I need to update the stock on our live stream requests because they're out of stock.
Oh no, how long have we been out of stock?
I don't know.
Uh-oh. So for anyone who tried to request, for some reason it didn't go through, feel free to try again.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been
Couldn't have been too long ago.
They wouldn't have been able to add it to their cart. Yeah, we limit the amount so that we don't get inundated during a live stream, but normally reset it at the end of every live stream, and forgot to reset it last week. So it was at like 9 when we started or something like that.
Appreciate everyone donating, by the way.
Yes, thank you so much.
And of course everyone just watching.
Yes, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for hanging. 2 obscenely large, 2 big pancakes. On brand for me.
There we go, back in stock. So, haven't gotten donations in a minute. So anyone who's new to the stream, we're taking donations via the chat and via via donation. So you can go to this link I'm about to drop here, and you can donate any amount. It can be $1, $2, $5, $10, $20, $500, $10,000, any amount. We've got a few we've got to get through, but if you donate, it gets you a guaranteed pancake. We will take a picture of it, post it on our website here in the next couple days, so you can have it in perpetuity. If you want to roll the dice, you can always just throw some suggestions in the chat, and if we run out of donations, we will take a suggestion from the chat.
Which is not likely at this point, because we've got a decent line lined up. Yeah,
most likely at this point it's going to be probably donations for the rest of the chat.
But remember, it can be as low as $1, so you've got only $1 to lose.
So Gina says, I'm not sure why the website isn't letting me upload a photo. Is it particularly large? I know it can only be either a JPEG, a PNG, or a GIF. So if you're trying to upload any other format, it probably won't work. And that's for security reasons.
It's for security reasons that it can't be big? How does that work?
No, well, it can't be over 32 megabytes, but that's still pretty big for a photo.
Yeah.
That's just so it doesn't, we don't get a bunch of...
Hey, Ben, sorry, I need more red.
Oh, yeah.
It's right there by my coffee.
This?
No, yeah.
Red. So I saw some questions there in the chat, and I will get to them shortly. Just gotta...
Anything I can read?
Yeah, it was a question about if they get a pancake during the stream, can they buy it? And yeah, technically you could. I mean, we could preserve one of the pancakes we make on the stream, but if being honest, I would say what we're doing here is what we would consider our event style pancakes, which are much quicker and simpler. So if you really want to have something framed, something very specific, it'd probably be a good idea to contact us via email or fill out the form on our website and have us take some time on it to really get something detailed, because so we can do it justice.
Well, and it's for like the price you're paying, you know. It's like I would much rather. I don't know. I forget how Hank goes about. Wow, this is like exactly the red I needed. I forget how Hank kind of explains this part, because he did it last time I think we were on stream. But I would definitely recommend just having us make something for you upon request, in that like you get a commission and then you commission it over the website and then we make it special. Because if you really, really love these pancakes, then go nuts. But it's the kind of thing where we'll have all the specific colors, it'll have shading. You know, like for example, I had to simplify Incineroar's shading here for time. That would not happen if you got it commissioned. It's basically going to look a lot better if you get it, like for us to make a time-lapse video and then specifically for preservation. And that just has to do with, you know, I can't take forever on these pancakes. It's not that I'm making them bad, it's that I'm making them quick.
Yeah, it's more akin to like a quick character versus like full-on commissioned portrait.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's like 30 minutes versus 5 to 10, or even an hour. You know, I've taken That beast over there took 4 hours, yeah.
Can you please walk? Just hit my mic. Can you please walk me through the character pancakes on your wall? Who are they? Yes, we can. So the ones.
But first I'm gonna flip RBG.
Yeah.
If I may. All right, RBG pancake. Are we ready, y'all? 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Thanks. I feel like if/when I make that as a time lapse, I could do it a little more true to form, but I think it has the spirit.
Yeah, no, I know who that is.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
There we go.
Very nice.
Thank you. I owe this woman a lot, so.
We all do.
Yeah, we all do, for sure. I was looking into a lot of the specifics, like the specific decisions she changed last night, and I was honestly kind of shocked at the difference that she made, you know?
She was a giant.
So, now I think it's a giraffe with a flower crown and then a mermaid with rainbow hair, is that right?
Something like that, yeah. I threw them in your chat. So, alright, so here I'm going through all the ones on our wall. We got the, these are characters from a animated show called Beastars. I'm not particularly familiar with that, but
it's on Netflix if you want to watch it.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I've heard good things, and the characters look interesting. So, and we've got Kobe and Gianna Bryant, which we made after, unfortunately, they passed. And then we've got our Lord and Savior, Gordon Ramsay. And we've got, these Pokemon that are eluding me.
Mouse and rat.
There we go. Mouse
Rattata and
there we go, Rattata.
Raticate.
And then we've got, was it Prince Edward? Is that
No, it's Adam.
Adam, that's it, yeah.
But formerly, the prince formerly known as the Beast.
Yeah. And then we've got Chadwick Boseman. He made that unfortunately after he passed as well.
Has that one sold yet?
It did sell.
Cool.
Yep. So that's actually going to be going into somebody's home.
And it was very cool with that one because, last thing you want to do is try to capitalize on someone's death. So the proceeds from that one are going to the Colorectal Cancer Alliance, because he passed of colon cancer.
Yep. And so luckily someone from St. Louis here is actually matching our donation. So
the bid will be doubled and then donated. So if someone bid, I think, what was it, like 200 or something?
Yeah, it was a little over 2. So.
But they will add another 200. So neat stuff.
Laramie has their 3-year-old ready to watch her mermaid.
Aww, that is coming. Thank you guys for your patience. Because I missed a donation, and a lot of donations came in at the same time, I fell a little behind. So.
It's alright, we're here.
Something looks a little off about this giraffe. I think I made the snout a little too thin.
No problem. Christelle said thank you for the walkthrough. No problem.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I like showing off our art, and some of those are actually for sale on the website right now. I know the Chadwick Boseman and the Beast are gone. They've both been sold. The Beastars are currently up for auction now. The Gordon Ramsay's for sale. And is the Rattata?
No, those are still for sale, I believe.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if they were on the site at all.
Should be. They're probably a fixed price. A lot of the Pokemon are selling like hotcakes, pun intended, but some of the less popular ones are struggling a little bit to find their home, which, you know, we expected because there's
Yeah.
always going to be someone getting Pikachu. There's not always going to be someone getting Kabuto, you know?
That's why we grouped them together, because you get the evolutions
Yeah.
together, so it makes them a little more significant. So yeah, we've got Econ's Arbok.
Guns.
I don't know how to say it.
Ekans.
Ekans.
He's an econ major.
It
It is Ekans, though. It's just snake backwards. It's really creative.
Oh, jeez. And Cobra with a K.
Yup.
Okay.
That was, everyone's like, Gen 1 was better, there was so much creativity, and I'm like, there's a seal Pokemon named Seal. It's just spelled with, I think, 2 E's instead of E and A.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was the level of creativity we were on.
So yeah, we've got those in a purple frame. We've got a Spearow, Fearow, preserved in a white frame.
See,
We've
it's
got,
like Spearow, but it's bigger, so it's scarier. You get it?
And then we've got the Rattata and the Raticate.
Yes.
We've got a Pikachu in a yellow frame. Got the Gordon Ramsay, the Beastars.
Someone buy my Gordon. He has seen and complimented that pancake, so you will be owning a piece of food that Gordon Ramsay approves.
This is true.
This is true. He put it on his story, and I was in a bathroom stall, and I about screamed.
We've also got we've got Ariana Grande on the website that Dana made.
Yeah.
Got
I was so surprised that didn't get more bids. It's Ariana Grande.
yeah, guys, come on.
Come on, guys. Chop chop.
We've got a Weedle, a Kakuna, Beedrill, and a Caterpie, Metapod, and Butterfree. I think that's all the preserved pancakes that are up on the website now. Of course, there's going to be a bunch more popping in soon because we made a lot of Pokemon.
Yup.
So, and on top of that, we've got all our pancake art kit and all the colors and bottles and t-shirts and stickers that you could ever want, and then some.
Alright, drop with the flower crown coming up. And then lastly, I am going to make a mermaid with rainbow hair. And then Ben is going to take over for the last few pancakes.
I got it from here.
Yeah. Yeah, again, sorry we didn't trade off sooner, but maybe
It's okay.
maybe you can hop on next week or something.
I'll be around. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Caitlin, Magikarp is just a goldfish. There's a Pokemon that's legit just a Pokeball. Yep. And everyone's like, Gen 1 was the best. And don't get me wrong, I adore the Gen 1 Pokemon. I grew up with them. I used to play like Pokemon with my friends, not the game. We just pretended to be Pokemon in the woods. So I know them all by name. I love them, but I'm an artist at this point. I can look at a design and know that an adult cat like kind of phoned something in, you know? Like I'm not a kid anymore. I can look at the Pokeball Pokemon and be like, they just made a Pokeball. That was it. And then the evolution is just it upside down.
They got deadlines.
Yeah, I guess so. Which is weird because it's the first game, so you'd expect them to have like the most creative control. It's also not like, oh man, this game is selling like hotcakes. We need this now, now, now. Sorry guys, these are taking just a little longer, but within 2 minutes here, both of them will be flipped.
It's gonna be great, guys.
It's gonna be rad.
Thank us later.
Come on. I'm just not very good at today at adjusting the temperatures. Because a lot of times we use this griddle for time-lapse pancake art, which means that the griddle is off or almost off for an hour or whatever while we make the pancake like these. But with event-style pancakes, the griddle needs to be on the whole time, but it has to be at just the right temperature because you need the perfect blend of my lines won't overcook and peel because then my line work is ruined, and it'll also be cooked exactly when I want it to be flipped. And I'm not quite striking that balance today. Still getting back into the saddle. Dan is the one who almost always takes these streams, so I'm a touch rusty. Glad to see people are still watching, though. We've got quite a few people in today.
Yeah, 123. That's
Woo.
on all.
That's
all 4 platforms.
That's a large room of people, right there.
The vast majority of them are on Facebook, but we got 9 people on YouTube and 4 people on Twitch.
4 people on Twitch. That's like 4 times as many as we usually have.
400% improvement.
All right, ready for Incineroar? Sky Kid? 1, 2, 3. Neat. I like that. He said, and stay off my lawn.
Rawr.
Rawr, I'm a cat. But I own property. This was a... The Noodle Princess said, we are always here. Thank you. We love our Twitch people. We love all of you people. Skykit said, Incineroar, great work, Dana, my bros. Going to like this. His Incineroar and Yoshi present. That's so sweet, Skykit. I feel like every week, you've got someone you're giving a gift to. Like, you're always like, this is for blank, and I think that's really sweet.
This is very nice.
Very cool.
We're glad that we can help.
Yeah. I love when the pancakes have, like, you know, significance in that it's like, this is going to a friend. Like, this is their dog or something. Also, drop of the flower crown. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. I like that one. I hope that's okay. She's feeling herself. She's posing for her Instagram selfie right now, under which she will put a very nice Taylor Swift song lyric. That was a donation, so let me grab a donation. Wait. And then I'm just gonna do a quick one, and while that cooks, Ben is gonna hop on. So guys, I would say this might be last call for donations.
Yep.
I think that's pretty safe to say at this point. So please, Ben's gonna drop that link one more time, and if you guys click on the link that's about to pop up, you can go to that and donate any amount, as low as $1, as high as $1 million.
$1 billion.
$1 billion. Wait, isn't there actually a limit though?
I think so, but I don't know what it is.
I feel like any bank would be like, did you just try giving $1 billion to a pancake art company? This is not gonna fly. Then it would all be for naught. But yeah,
We're almost billionaires.
We are one donation away from being billionaires, you guys. Jeff Bezos just enters the chat.
What's that about billions?
Hey, mister, I heard you have, what, 400 of those?
Is that what he has now?
I don't know.
I thought it was like, closer to like 2. I don't know though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I know Bill Gates is worth. It's it's weird how like Bill Gates is doing a lot of good, and I won't deny that or take that away from him. But it's strange how he's giving most of his money away to charity, but yet he's worth more now than he ever has been.
Yeah.
Weird how that works out, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really know exactly what you're implying, but yes.
Well, I guess the implication was that he was going to spend his golden years basically giving away his fortune, and he's given a lot of money away and done a lot of great things with his resources, but he's made more money. He's worth far more now than he was when he said he was going to do that and left Microsoft.
I see.
So he hasn't actually given away his fortune. He's given away a fortune, but not his fortune.
Yeah.
He keeps if the stock price of Amazon drops low enough, he'll switch places with Jeff Bezos for richest man in the world. I think it's like he's worth like 140 billion now or something crazy.
Oh, someone asked a question about donations.
I put one in. I don't know if you received it. Let me check.
Flip in your fins, you don't get too far.
Matt.
Like
So
running, dancing.
the last one that we got was from Laramie, was the mermaid with rainbow hair. Not seeing anything new. Oh, did that will not pop into the... See, Allison, these cats are brothers, and
Nice.
okay, we got... Okay, did you send the Allison, yes, okay, yeah, no, I saw it. For some reason it didn't forward it. It's supposed to forward it to a shared email that we have so we can all get them while we're doing these streams, and for some reason it only went to my the email I have tied to the store, but I got it. Your two cats, Figaro and Indiana.
I love those names. I'm from Indiana, so it still puzzles me that you would name a cat that other than for the fact that it's funny, but I think that's reason enough to name a cat anything.
Indiana was the dog's name.
What?
Sorry, it's an Indiana Jones reference.
Oh.
Because in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the third and, as far as I'm concerned, final Indiana Jones movie, just ignore that the Crystal Skull ever happened. And because it was bad. It was a bad movie.
Gotcha.
But Sean Connery played Indiana Jones' father, and in that movie, his dad keeps calling him Junior because his name's not actually Indiana, and he's actually named after his father, so he's whatever Junior. And at the end of the movie, when they're riding off into the sunset, at some point in the movie, he's just like and so he's like, my name's not Junior, and he's like, but yeah, he's just like, Indiana was the dog's name. He calls himself the dog's name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So maybe it was intentional on their part. Cat's name was Indiana. That's fun.
Good movie. I think it's my favorite. Yeah. Let's see. So Dan over on Periscope, how do you make the colors not bleed? Well, we have a so the griddle itself is on right now. So part of what's happening is that they're actually cooking as soon as you put them down, so they kind of set. But on top of that, you can do this with the griddle off. You just have to be careful and not to drag the tips of your bottles through the line, through your lines or your puddles or what have you.
Puddles.
They will actually the batter is thick enough that it keeps its structure, that you can draw. But if you do it when it's off and it's not cooking while you're doing it, there is some interesting like blending things and stuff that you can do with that, to where you can actually get them to bleed together. But that's a whole nother separate, quote unquote, advanced techniques of pancake art. Well, let's see, do Sebastian from Little Mermaid. I think what's going to happen here is it's coming up near the end of the stream here, and I've got one I'm going to do after Dana finishes this mermaid with rainbow hair here. I'm going to do these cat portraits.
Nice.
And I think at that point we'll probably be out of time. Because I've got to...
Is it fair to call last call right now for donations, you think?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, I'll drop the link again. So
Final call for donations,
yeah,
y'all.
if anybody donates, we'll stay a little bit longer. But
no more requests outside of that, just if you donate.
Yeah. Unless, if we get like 10 donations, then we'll...
That's still 10 donations, I'll do it. Or,
Yeah,
you know, we'll do it, I imagine.
Yeah, because I gotta go pick up my significant other.
I wonder if anyone's ever made the dad joke where they've called someone their insignificant other. Or is that too rude? Is that too far?
Let's see. No, I gotta type it over here now. Donate at. Oop. Alright, so I just dropped that donation link again.
Last call if you want something.
Yep, could be any amount. $1 to, you know, $10 to $20 to $100, whatever you want. Whatever. It helps us because right now we're an events company that doesn't do events because events aren't the thing. So.
What is an event?
What is
event?
So every little bit helps us keep these hot lights on in our fancy pancake art studio. And so any amount, we appreciate it. But if not, just hang out because that's cool too. Like we just like
super cool.
Yeah, we like
all right,
having people around via computer.
Then it's your turn.
All right.
I got a little carried away
something
on this one, but
our stream connection keeps going patooey. Briefly. I don't think enough for anybody to notice. Good thing I don't need any blue.
Yeah, I'm happy to make you whatever you need.
I think I'll be okay.
Okay. There.
All right.
That one's gonna be so pretty.
Here we go, guys.
Pocket towel?
Yeah.
Yeah, Robin, thank you. I think so too. I don't quite know who exactly got the mermaid, but I'm excited for it, and I made it a little extra special because I know everyone's been very patient. I feel like I'm just apologizing nonstop, but I'll get faster as we go. I'm just... Not only did Dan make the batter really thick so my hands like locking up, but it's my first time in a while.
Alright, here we go. It's been a few weeks for me since I did any pancakes at all, even, I think.
Lucky you get to do a pet portrait. Those are my favorite, other than like a surprise. Oh, cool. I'm sorry, have we been saying Laramie? Is that it?
Yeah.
Laramie, yes. I'm glad that I got to make that for y'all. I hope you like it when it's done. Whew. Thank you, Logan. I appreciate the people telling me I'm doing a good job. I think I just get in my head about it. But I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I'm doing my best.
You're doing good.
All we can do.
We're always hard on ourselves. Lord knows I'm so hard on myself when it comes to this stuff. I always tell people, like, you can pretty much guarantee every pancake I flip over, I probably hate it in that moment. Like, I have to get some distance between me and the pancake before I can really appreciate it.
Which isn't all bad, because our motto here at Dancakes is mistakes are delicious, so we fully expect to screw up. We fully expect to never have the perfect pancake, because perfect is...
unattainable.
That's exactly the word I was going to use. Robin says we are always our worst critics. Yeah. Yeah. Because, like, I'd like to think in the last few years I've gotten way, 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 way less critical of myself, and yet I still probably definitely think about the stuff I do under a critical lens 10 times more than anyone else. You know? I think the quote that changed my life was, I think it's Eleanor Roosevelt, before you think about, you know, how badly other people think of you, remember that they seldom do, or something like that.
Yeah.
No one's thinking about you, and like people you might cross their mind, but whatever you're self-critical about, they probably have no idea or don't care.
Yeah, I think the quote is don't worry about what other people. If you wouldn't worry about what other people think if you knew how little they actually did.
That's it. Aw. Crystal says, "Who needs Netflix when we could watch you? So relaxing to watch, like watching Picasso."
Aw,
Well, thank you. I'm really glad that people find satisfaction and relaxation out of what we do. It's very fun for us, as we've said a few times in this stream now. It's fun interacting with you guys. It's good for us to practice. It's, yeah, just, I'm glad everyone gets something out of it. Laramie, we still have to let it cook, so soon.
Don't worry, we got you, Laramie. All right. These cats are staring in different directions.
That makes sense. Allison, how often do we go live pancake making? Good question. That has actually changed recently, and so this is a good time for me to update everybody. If you haven't noticed, or if you've been off of Facebook or off of our Facebook, you might not have noticed, but we have started live streaming now several days a week. Kind of what was happening is we have been doing this Sunday live stream 2 to 4 Central Standard Time for a minute now. We've probably been doing this for like 4 months every Sunday. We've maybe missed one Sunday. And so it's every Sunday afternoon. But as of very recently, we have started doing what's called the Joy of Pancakes. And that is, for any of you Bob Ross fans, is a tribute to the joy of painting. And that is where it's been Dan up until this point. I was actually on the last one we did, but mostly it's been Dan up to this point, but we'd like to diversify. It's an artist making a long form pancake. So the time-lapse pancakes we make when, we take an hour on them or so and then we speed up the footage, we will make those on the stream, and they've been doing really well. I will say I don't think they pull in the number of views that our Sunday stream does, and that just might have to do something with routine. Like we've been doing the Sunday stream, so we have a lot of regulars that come in. But the Joy of Pancakes is still getting, like, a lot of people are coming in because they like watching us make the 25, 30-minute pancakes. So, yeah, we'll be doing that now Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So to answer your question, we stream 4 times a week. So that's Sunday for the stream, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the very relaxing, very cool, long-form videos. I remember last time I went on, I took about an hour, and I made a culmination of requests people were throwing out. They wanted something spooky, they wanted something with a chimera in it, and they wanted something cute, I think. So I made, if you guys don't know Greek mythology, I don't know what the chimera is from, but it's the wrong guy to ask on that one. It's a lion or some kind of big cat with the head of a goat and the snake, the tail of a snake, or the tail is a snake. It's got a snake head on it, and I made a kitten, so I made a really little baby version, and people watched for an hour and they loved it, and it's really fun. So long answer to a short question, but 4 times a week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Logan says your pancake artwork is really well done, and you did a really good job, both of you guys. Thank you so much, Logan. So, and Skykit says, compared to my drawings, both Dana and Ben's put mine to shame.
We've had practice.
Do you mind if I poke at mine?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not gonna flip it, I'm just checking on it. Yeah, I could totally flip.
Yeah, you can flip it. Yes.
Okay. Guys, we're gonna flip the rainbow-haired mermaid, sorry. Well, sorry, okay. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. I like that a lot. I really like that one. I like the color sense in that.
Okay, now.
I'm really pleased with that one.
Very nice. Good job, Dana.
Have you guys done horses before? Yes.
Oh yeah. Actually, I really like doing horses. For whatever reason, I like...
It's really easy to make them look realistic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's something about horses that just lend themselves to drawing.
To pancakes.
Yeah, like
We're the only people who know that.
I've made a surprising amount of really nice horses.
Ew! What is... Dan, get out of the chat. Guys,
Aw,
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. And he's on Periscope.
Dan, I'm sorry, guys. We've got the doctor himself here. Not sure why. It's his day off.
Yeah.
We don't want you here.
Go home, Dan.
He probably is home.
Go more home.
Ew. Everybody hit the snake emoji if you want to welcome Dan to the chat. And hit the duck emoji if you think he's cool. No, Dan, don't go. I was joking. He said, okay, bye. Dan, you want to see... Well, I guess you entered right before. I'm going to switch to the mod shot really quick. Is that working? Because the last 2 weeks I've clicked on the mod shot and it goes to a weird screen.
What?
The laptop shot.
Oh yeah, you can, well you can, it's on studio mode, so you can see.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I'm happy with this one.
You gotta switch the cameras.
Oh.
They can't see you right now.
How do I do that? Do I drag it?
Hit the fade button in the middle. Fade or cut. Right in between the two frames.
Oh, sorry everybody. Beep. Okay, cool. There you go. I just wanted to show off this one really quick because it's got a lot of detail, and I don't know if y'all could see it. She's pretty, and I like this one.
Ah.
Oh.
Let's see. All right, time to...
There we go. I love her. This is one of my favorites from today. I'm gonna go back to the studio overhead, and I hit fade. Wow. That's some tech right there.
You're learning.
It was so cute. I was calling my Nana the other day on FaceTime, and my aunt was helping her. And my aunt said, she said, Dana, I need you to see this board game. It's so fun. And she held the box up to the camera. And my Nana also was like looking at the screen and all that. And she goes, well, you gotta tell her what it's called. And my Aunt Patty goes, well, see, Nana, in the FaceTime, see that little square up there? That's what Dana sees. So I held the box up to the camera and she saw it. And my Nana just goes, wow, you're great at this. It was so funny.
She's so talented.
She thought my aunt was like a tech wizard because she knew what FaceTime did. It was so cute. All
right.
Laramie, I'm so glad you think it's so pretty. Thank you for the request. I think the donation, yeah?
Yes, I
thank
believe
you so
so.
much for the donation. That was very, very, very kind to you guys. Anytime you donate, it's extremely appreciated. Cannot overstate it enough. Logan, we appreciate you keeping the positivity going. Robin, you said griffin. What does that mean? Was that you talking about a mythical creature? Because the chimera is not a griffin. I have a little brother named Griffin, though. He's cool. It's not a mythical creature, but he's still neat.
I mean, mythical is a matter of perspective.
Yeah.
He could very well be.
Oh, his birthday is in 3 days. I need to call him. Aw, my daughter loves the mermaid. She just asked if it would be sent to her, lol. Oh, that's so sweet. Well, I don't know your daughter's name, but I'm so glad you liked the mermaid. I wish we could easily send this stuff to people. I will say that I'm going to cut to the wide shot really quick so you guys can see the pancakes behind Ben. So those pancakes up on the wall, those are preserved pancakes, and those are not event style. What we're doing right now is what we consider event style. And that basically means we're taking 5 to 10 minutes on them. We're using a limited color palette because we don't want to take forever, because we want to get through a lot of stuff. It's what we used to do at events. We used to try to make a pancake every 5 minutes. We're a little slower now because we're very out of practice, but it's basically just us going as fast as we can. But all those on the back wall are ones that we took 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours The Beast, 4 hours, which is an outlier for sure. Honestly, I don't think any of our pancakes have ever taken 3 hours. I think for me, my longest portrait was 2 hours, and then I did the Beast, and that was 4 hours.
I guess it depends, like if you count, yeah, I guess if you're not counting redos.
No.
Because I've definitely...
One pancake.
Yeah. Because almost every time I do a video, I'm trying to think, very few videos I've ever done where I've just like, first try, and that was it. Like, I almost always have to redo it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so, oh, her name is Alora. Well, Alora, I'm glad you like it. And if you guys ever want, you know, these are really, really nice, fine art looking pancakes. Like, there is nothing cheap or rushed about them. They are laid in a handmade frame, a hand-painted frame. They're laid in a bed of resin. And of course, the pancakes are handmade and one of a kind, and you can't get anything like this anywhere else. And I know that you guys are watching on the stream, but they look amazing in person. So if you ever wanted like a rainbow-haired mermaid that we took an hour on and then framed and then sent to you, we can totally do that. And that is just, that's done by commissioning us. So if you guys want to commission us, we've got those options on our website. Otherwise, it doesn't really make sense for us to send the event pancakes. If you really wanted them sent, we could work something out. But I highly, highly recommend for the price that you just commission a piece of artwork from us, because we won't take 5 minutes on it, we'll take 50 minutes on it. And trust me, it makes all the difference.
Yeah, if you're gonna go through the trouble, may as well get our best.
Yeah, oh, she says, we're definitely going to order one. Awesome. I hope that didn't
Fantastic.
seem like I was trying to pressure you. It's more just like, it's really cool to get one. So if you guys want cool decor, you know, for what they are totally worth it. Like, at the very least, totally worth it. They're a really, really cool product that you can't get anywhere else. And honestly, like, I can't tell you how hard it was to make the decision for me whether to sell the Beast or not, because I just want it on my wall. But it'll find a good home.
Found a good home.
It did find a good, well, yeah, you know what I mean. It will enter a good home where it will be loved by someone who bid quite a bit of money on it. And very early on, they were like, I want this, I will pay this much for it. And I love that. I don't love that because money, I love that because passion, you know. It's very obvious that people are into what we do, and that is the most rewarding part of this, I think. You know, we're not just talking to an empty room. We're, making crazy art as part of a weird lightning in a bottle company for people who really dig the weirdness of it.
Yeah, it's a strange existence. All right, so I'm filling in this cat's.
Cool.
These cats.
This cats. 2019 cats. Robin said, seeing how great that came out in such a short time, I can't wait to see what you do with more time. Me too. Honestly, so Dan makes a lot of our content, especially, well, I guess before the pandemic, I think I just barely was making most of the content.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Yeah, there was a minute there where like Dan was basically just doing commissions, and you were cranking out all the actual content.
And I love it, and I miss it because when the pandemic hit, I kind of switched to taking on a bigger role with the social media. So I do my best to run the page and take it off of Hank's hands, because Hank has a lot of other stuff to do, and I want to be as useful as I can be. But it's just come at the cost of now Dan does all this stuff, and it's like, if someone commissioned us and said, I want Dana to make me a rainbow-haired mermaid, I would go ham on it. I would just probably take 2 hours on it. It would look extraordinary, and it's the kind of thing where the more time we take on it, it's not the more, or at least the more time we take on the art, it doesn't raise in price, you know? You commission us for something, and we could take 20 minutes on it, you know, as long as it looks good enough. Or we could take 3 hours on it. And I would love to go nuts on whatever you guys have for us to do. That doesn't just have to be the mermaid. It can be whatever. I miss it. I miss really just zoning out in here and making really crazy, beautiful art pieces that I pour my heart into. How do I request a commission? I'm on the digital store and can only see bidding on the ones on the wall. So can I request you doing the piece? Absolutely. Ben, that's your question.
So all you gotta do, if you can either email Hank at dancakes.com, or
drop that.
Yeah, there's also a booking form on the website. So if you go to the menu on the top left and go to hire us, there's 4 different booking forms that you can fill out that have a bunch of questions to get more specific about what you need, but either one's fine because they both go to the exact same place.
Is it hank@dancakes.com? Just checking.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I just sent that email address. Oh, cool. No, I didn't because this weird chat box is glitching out. So let me try that again. hank@dancakes.com. Boop. There it is. So you can just email that for a commission. You said there's on the menu, there is a commission button, right?
On the menu, there's a hire us page.
Yeah.
Which has forms for all the different types of stuff that we do. If you fill out the form, it'll go straight to his inbox. If you email him, it'll go straight to his inbox. So, whichever you prefer.
Do we have something in the store that's like a click here for commissions thing?
Not
I feel like
yet.
that would totally make sense.
Yeah, I've asked Hank about it, and
Gotcha.
we haven't. But it's something we'll probably do eventually.
Cool. Appreciate your interest, absolutely. Really appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys watching and hanging out. Seriously, it means the world. You know, it's not just about money by any means. We did this as a way to kind of keep ourselves. We started doing this 4 months ago when like the pandemic was getting real. You know, we all kind of needed a month to wallow in the fact that we might lose our jobs, but then after that, we like kind of worked our way out of it, and this was a huge part of that. And so this is
Still might lose our jobs.
We still might lose our jobs.
Yeah, we don't. We're not.
Yeah.
We're far from being in the black. Like we're still.
Yeah.
We're just not losing money as fast as we were.
Heck yeah. So any commissions, donations are extremely appreciated because we want to keep doing this. Ben could walk out of here and go to a job that pays a very good amount right now.
Yep, I actually just turned down a really big job. I would have made a lot of money.
Because we love it. We love this.
Because I have this. Because I'm doing this.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh goodness, that's so cute. It's very artsy. I love the splash of color. So there we go, we got some kitties. Figaro in Indiana. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that Figaro is the black and white, because Figaro from Pinocchio is black and white.
Makes sense.
And then I know you were eager to do pancake art today, and I kind of took over. Is there anything you wanted to do, or do you want to call it there?
What time is it?
It's 4:19.
I gotta leave here soon, so.
Okay. I mean, I can clean up.
Yeah. All right. There's that one.
Beautiful.
But no, it's okay. I'm actually gonna be on the Joy Pancakes tomorrow, so.
Oh, sick! That's awesome.
So yeah, so plenty of opportunities to make pancake art.
Do you think this batter will last?
We could try.
Cool.
Worst case scenario, it doesn't.
Yeah.
All right. So, just want to switch to the white and say goodbye to everybody.
Whoa.
Oh, that's one of the plastic caps.
Cool.
All right, cool. So, thank you, Robin.
I forgot we want to put them all together for the final shot.
Yeah.
Can we do that really quick? Or did you want
We
to?
can do that, yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, guys, we're going to do a roundup of all the pancakes in typical request live stream fashion. So you can see everything we made today. Here we go. Hope you guys enjoyed. We appreciate you coming out. Thank you to everybody who donated, and thank you to everybody who just watched and hung out.
Yep.
We had a lot of people hang out today.
We did, and that is good.
And, there's more over here.
There's 3 over there. All right.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
can you scoot them all down? Because there's a lot of empty space you can't see.
A lot of negative space.
Yeah. Okay. So if you guys want to get one more look at all the ones we made today.
All right.
Let me see, because it's simple. I'd rather put a portrait in here. There we go. So I think that's about all of them. I like our RBG just right in the center. Cool.
Where she belongs.
Yeah. So, all right, we're gonna flip around here.
All right. So, that's it for this Sunday request live stream. We need to come up with a name for it.
It was
Think
just Sunday request live stream.
Yeah, we need like a cool,
We need a cool name.
catchy name.
What's a cool name for a request pancake art request live stream? Because that's what I've called it in the stories and all that.
Par.
Pancake art request. The parse stream.
Parse.
Parse stream. Or we
Par for the course.
par for the course.
Or is that a golf reference? So I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I guess that's not cool. But anyways, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for donating and yeah, just thanks for being around and being you.
Yeah, we appreciate it, guys.
And we'll be back tomorrow for the Joy Pancakes. Not necessarily taking requests, but we're taking prompts from the chat, and then we'll make something based off that. But it's a long form, so like it's going to take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour at least.
But who's
per
gonna
pancake.
do those?
I'm going to be Dan's going to be doing some. I'm going to be doing some.
Sick.
So yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow, and then Wednesday and Friday, and then we'll be back on Sunday next week for the request live stream yet again. So see you then, and I'm gonna walk over here and fade to black now.
Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. Love you. Remember, mistakes are delicious. We'll see you next time.